guys, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you are new here. My name is Charlie and I sell handmade polymer clay earrings and accessories for my shop called Charrings. So as 2024 is coming to a close and 2025 is here, I know there are so many people out there that want to start their own small businesses but have no idea what to do, and I get it. At first, when I started my business, I started doing bath bombs until one just exploded and I thought, that ain't for me. And quite quickly after, I got into polymer clay earrings and I have never looked back. So I thought today I would sit down and give you some actual unique handmade business ideas for if you want to start your own small business. You want it to be handmade, but you want it to be a little bit different than the usual, because I tried to search up this idea and I really couldn't find any that actually gave you unique and personable sort of business ideas. It was all sort of generic, make bags, make this, make that, rather than like actual something a little bit different. So I'm not saying these are all completely like all made from my own brain and I'm such a genius, because I am that, but but I'm just going to give you some ideas that if I was to start again, maybe I'd do some of these, because I've had a lot of ideas before, like if I wasn't doing earrings, what would I do? And I've got loads of different ideas of what I would probably enjoy doing. So without any more waffling, let's get into it. First one, personalised pet accessories. Majority of people have a pet. Majority of people love a bit of personalisation. I love a bit of personalisation. Makes it completely different to anything else. You could do dog tags, you can make them out of resin, anything like that. I think that's a great idea. And I think it would be a popular one as well. So second is food candles. Now I know it's a bit weird, but I love a food candle. I think they're super quirky, so different. And I think not everybody has them, but also you're gonna get so many compliments when people see them and go, is that a candle? You can do food ones, you can do drink ones. I've seen people do like cocktail ones before and stuff like that. I just think that's such a great idea and it's super unique. And then I also think handmade soap is a great one as well. I've seen people make them before. You can do so many varieties with it. You can get really creative, but I have seen a lot of businesses do the same sort of thing. So doing something a little bit different, like they do it in like a block, but you could do like a beach vibe. You could do like the water on the bottom and then the sand on top and stuff. I think you could just make them really pretty. You can do so many unique and fun fragrances with it as well. I just think it would be so fun to make. Sticking with the soap category, soap sponges. I bought one for the first time ever the other day and it is a game changer. It's like an exfoliating sponge dipped in soap and then you just let it to dry and then you can do like a little pattern on top or something. But they are incredible. Let me go grab mine. Here is mine for reference. This is a marshmallow one. But these are just super fun and I think they're so different, but also they're actually great and they last a really long time. So I feel like they would sell so well. Sticking to the similar theme again, bath bombs, but make them different, like sort of like Lush do. But I don't see many small businesses that do bath bombs that are actually quite unique. Maybe I've just not found them, but I love bath bombs. And obviously I tried this before, did not go well. I think there's a lot to it than you realise, but I think if you could perfect it, I think you can make some really fun designs and make them super quirky and just very different to anyone else. One for book lovers is a magnetic bookmark. I've only just started seeing these around, so this isn't super unique because I have seen other businesses do this one. Instead of having a bookmark in your book where it could fall out, you could lose your spot, you can make a magnetic one where you just pop it on top of the page. That way you don't lose your page, but also you can make so many fun designs with that, and I think it's just a really smart idea. Next up is rugs. I think rugs are such a fun idea. You can make them yourself if you get into that. Honestly, I don't have a clue what is involved with that, so don't even ask me. I don't know if it's like the needling or what, but if you made rugs and did like characters, you could do custom ones. You can charge so much for it, and I feel like so many people would want that. Like if you could do like a logo, if someone could make a rug with my characters on it, like my flower characters from my logo, I would be buying that in a heartbeat, no matter how much it is. A small business made me this miniature like rug coaster, which I am way too scared to use as an actual coaster because obviously it is so cute. But if I could get a giant version of these for my floor, I would be sold. Another one is blankets. I think the big knitted blankets are incredible. They look so cozy. I've never bought one, but I would love to have one day. But doing blankets, I think, is just always a good seller. No matter what time of the year, everyone wants a nice thick blanket for their sofa, for their bed, just to snuggle up in. I think that's a brilliant idea. I think stickers is a great one, but Stickers is quite generic. So many businesses do it. I'm not saying you can't do it, but stickers is a great one, but also sparkly stickers, making them a little bit different. Ones with tabs on so that you can pull it off and it's easy to use. Custom ones, anything like that I think is super fun. Anyone can buy them, any ages, and I think they're great. And sparkly ones are incredible. I actually sell some myself for my business, and I got a small business to make me them before, but I just think they're incredible. They're so much better than normal ones. These are my sparkly stickers. I sell these ones on my shop. Guys, you can get a pack of 4 of my characters for just £5. But I think these are such a good idea, and I know that you can get loads of different styles of them. Like this one, for example, is like little stars, but you can get so many different holographic styles, and I think it just really sets you apart from everybody else. Next up, I would say gourmet marshmallows. Honestly, I love a marshmallow in a hot chockey, and I think gourmet marshmallows are just so unique, so different. You can do endless flavors as well, and I think they're so much better than the normal one, and they're a little bit more unique than just your usual Tesco marshmallow, you know? Another one is personalised prints. I think doing prints is really fun, but having a custom option as well is great, especially if you draw it, if you're into like art, if you can do pet portraits, anything like that. One, you can price them at quite a high value, and also they are super fun for anybody to purchase. They're great gifts, they're great for yourself. They're great if someone's lost a pet or lost a family member and you can draw them, or you can draw them on your iPad and like sketch it up, anything like that. I think that is a perfect idea. Obviously not everyone can do that business idea, but if you're artistic, maybe that's a route you want to go down, because I think it's a brilliant idea. Another one, press on nails. Obviously this was a big trend in lockdown, but I think people still want press on nails. The price of nails is so pricey. These are currently my nails here. These ones are acrylic, but these are £55. Now, if you've got a pair of custom press-ons, they're going to be far cheaper than that, or even just normal press-ons. They're going to be far cheaper, but also you can put them on when you want. You don't need an appointment for it, and I think they're just great to have on hand just in case. Now, the next one is like memorial art. So something like if you can put ashes in a necklace or anything like that. I know there's like a big brand that does it, but I don't know many small businesses that do. And to be honest, I thought of this idea myself because I'm a jewelry business, and I potentially could do it in the future. You can sort of put it in resin and stuff, but for me, I'm scared that if I ruin the piece and the ashes are gone, that's quite major. So I don't want the pressure just yet, but I think with my experience in the future, I would like to potentially do that. But I think that's a brilliant idea. Even if you do like resin sort of sculptures or like molds or anything like that, I think having ashes or some pet hair or anything like that in it is actually a really lovely idea, and I think it's a very thoughtful gift. It's also lovely to get yourself. You can do it not only for pets but for people as well, and I think it's just something that someone's gonna take care of forever. So you can really charge as much as you want for that, because people will pay anything for that, and I think I would myself, to be honest. Another one for the arty sort of people is make your own colouring book. How fun is that? If you can draw, I would draw up on like your iPad if you've got one, draw up colouring books, do themes, do it simple, do it more detailed, whatever it is. Making colouring books, I feel like is such a good thing, and at the moment, I don't know if it's just because I've got into it recently, but I think it's starting to trend a little bit. It's great for if you've got mental health, if you're a child as well, anything like that. Don't have to be a child, I do it. But when I'm watching TV in the evening with my partner sometimes, I don't want to just constantly be scrolling on my phone while I'm watching TV, and I have a bad habit of that. So getting into colouring books has been great for me, because not only am I just being creative like I already am anyway, and just my time is passing me by, I'm not on my phone, and it's a great alternative, and it just keeps you off your phone, but also keeps kids quiet as well, of course. The next one is phone cases. I feel like phone cases are so funky, but I do feel like a lot of businesses do this. So to make it different, you could do charm phone cases. So on the back of your phone, having lots of different charms, you could do different themes. You could do like film themes, like Rick and Morty, for example. You could do all sort of green themes, and then maybe get like a Rick and Morty charm to put on. Stuff like that. I think they're so different. They're so nostalgic as well, but I would get one. I feel like they would be so fun to make as well. And literally the ideas are endless. You could do it on everything. You could do it on people's favourite singers, you could do it on films, you could do it on animals, you could do everything. You could do colour themed ones. Another one is the little crochet pets. I think they are the cutest. Okay, this isn't super niche, guys, because I've seen a lot of small businesses do this, but they are so cute. So I think get into it. If you can crochet, get that going. Also, crochet hats are so bloody cute. I would never wear one, but I'd probably buy one because it's cute. maybe cute in the background, I don't know, put it on a teddy, I don't know, put it on your head, whatever you want. But I think they're well cute. Next idea is painted mirrors. I think they are so quirky and fun. You get a mirror, you can buy all different sizes, shapes, different styles, and then you can paint the outside or you can paint the middle, whatever it is, and I think they're so quirky. I've never seen a small business do this before. I'm sure a lot of other people's never seen that before, so I feel like that is such a great idea for a business and it's super unique. One that I'd love to see is candy bouquets. They're great. Chocolate bouquet. I know that's not exactly handmade because you're not hand making the snacks. I mean, you could if you have that skill, but bouquets of like chocolate, sweets, they're just brilliant gifts, I think. I think they're great gifts. The same with like little hamper baskets and stuff like that. They're just brilliant gifts, and even if you want to buy it for yourself, like, you definitely can. But I think if you got a gift like that, it's not just buying someone a bar of chocolate then, is it? It's actually really thoughtful, and I feel like it's such a fun gift that is Instagrammable. You won't want to ruin it because it's so cute, and I feel like it would be really fun and creative to do. Another one similar to the rugs is doormats. I've seen people have like craft nights where they paint doormats, but imagine that being your business. You could do it for different holidays, Easter, Christmas. You could do so many, and you know, they get dirty over time, so people are always wanting to replace them. So if you can get loads of designs on your shop, or you can do custom, anything like that, I think that's such a great idea. And you're gonna have returning customers if they're great quality, because people are gonna want them for different seasons, for when they get filthy and you wanna refresh, anything like that. I've never seen, again, a small business do that. So the next one is one that I've actually purchased recently, is a scratch card, but it's for a certain event. So there are some small businesses on Etsy that do this, but I bought one for my boyfriend because I surprised him with a holiday to Budapest, but I told him we were going on a trip to London. So there's actually a video on my channel if you want to see that video of me surprising him, but we actually drove all the way to, we were 3 minutes away from the airport and he still didn't have a clue. He thought we were going to London, and he was like, oh, we're quite close to the airport, and I was like, oh yeah, and he had no idea. And then I gave him the scratch card, and then he got to scratch off the destination, and I thought, what an incredible gift that is. How fun and like quirky. But you could do it for everything. You could even do it for gender reveals and stuff, and people will keep that for a lifetime when they buy it as well. There are a lot of small businesses out there that do scrunchies, but I think scrunchies with like a little zip on it is such a great idea. I think I've seen someone do this like years ago, but I've not seen it since, and I thought it was always a good idea, especially if you're on a night out and you've not got a bag or something like that and you've got some money, you just want to put it in your scrunchie, zip it up, put it in your hair, no one will ever know. You can put your little lip gloss in there. I think it's just a really fun kind of novelty, but it's great if you could find that useful in some way, but I think that's a really fun one. Just sets you aside from just the normal scrunchies as well. If you're super creative, I think upcycled clothing's a great one. So purchasing like secondhand clothing and upcycling it. So if you're a bit crafty and you can do like sewing and stuff, being able to redesign a piece of clothing into something else. Like I see it on TikTok sometimes where someone takes like a jumper and turns it into like a dress, and I think, how on earth have you done that? One for baking is unique cakes. I think cakes are so fun. Everybody wants them for birthdays, Christmas, anything like that. People even get them for Easter and Valentine's and things as well, but just making it a little bit different. Like one of my small business friends, she does this, she does heart cakes, and I think they are incredible, and she is so smart, and they look just like out of a movie. They look incredible, and I think doing anything like that, like I think we've moved past the days of drippy cakes. I still like them, to be honest. I think they're cute, but I think we moved past the days of that and doing different designs. Like I love the fairy aesthetic of them and stuff like that. I just think they're amazing. When people put bows on them or glitter and stuff, I just think they look incredible. You can always be popular because in your area, I bet there's no one doing it. And the last one I'm going to give today, which guys, I've got like endless amounts, so if you want to see another video on some more, let me know in the comments. But the last one I'm going to say for today is neon signs. I've got one in my room. It is customized. I paid about £120 I think for it, but I think people will pay anything for that if they've got a small business themselves. It could be literally for anything. I bought my boyfriend one once for his gaming room as well, and I think anything like that, people love a neon sign. So I don't know how you do them, but if you could do it and you could learn how to make them, I think they are such a great idea. And people are always asking me on my lives and stuff as well, where I got my neon sign. On Etsy, Amazon, if you search for neon lights, there's only so many that are available. I know a lot of people could get custom, but there's the you're beautiful and all that sort of rubbish, but some quirky different ones would be really fun, and I definitely think there's a space in the market for that. Whoa, that was a lot of talking. Okay. I'm exhausted. You best get that business going for 2025, honestly, after I've done all that. But I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope it's really handy. And if you've got any of the businesses that I've mentioned, or you've got your own small business, comment down below. Let us know what business you do. I make polymer clay earrings and accessories. So all my earrings are super quirky, unique. Let me show you some. Here are just a few of the earrings that I make. They are all made from polymer clay. And I also do accessories as well, and loads of different items on my shop. So if you do want to check that out, it is charrings.com. There is also a link to all my social media in the description below. But if this is out in December, my shop's actually closed. I'm actually on holiday until the 3rd of January, so my shop's going to be closed during that time, so that I've got an actual rest, which I've never closed my shop before in over 4 years. On there, if you do go on to charrings.com, you'll find this page here that you can see in the background. That one just says if you want to put your email in, I will notify you when I'm back. Make sure you do that. But I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope it's really useful. If not, I hope you just had a nosy and seen what ideas I've got. Thank you so much for watching. Please do follow my social media in the description below, and I shall see you in the next one. Please do subscribe. I always forget to say, please subscribe. What are you doing? You've made it this far and you're not subscribed. That's just rude. Hit the bell notification to get notified every time I upload a brand new video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.